It's just a shame now I wasn't able to get second, because he really did deserve it. Okay, so let's progress. Qualifying P10 up at it. Yeah, okay, I technically didn't do that, but it's still like, fuck, I won the race, give me some money. Of course, the next race we're going to.
This week's income from the sponsors is cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Good. Our rival is Max Verstappen. Okay, that's fine. Something to upgrade. Capacity reached. Okay. We are about to overtake Red Bull in the performance standings. Let's advance then. So Grand Prix I've actually been to, and then we'll fill out the.
Parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
We'll look at our corporate standings here. So, let's go through the spreadsheet. So, I finished first, and I'm going to turn the difficulty up a little bit. Marcus, actually, I might do it after the UK, because they're kind of known to be a bit of a pain at sort of stuff. So we'll see how we go. Marcus Armstrong had a pitiful 15th place, that's only after I helped him. For Red Bull, Max Verstappen was 7th. Perez was 5th. Carlos Sainz was 4th. And Charles Leclerc was 2nd. Should have been Norris, but never mind. 9th for Russell. Hamilton was 6th. Lando Norris 3rd. His first podium of the year. Well deserved. Piastri had a bit of a nightmare, ended up in 11th. Esteban Ocon 17th. Pierre Gasly was 10th, so a point for Alpine. Nico Hülkenberg was 19th and pointless. K-Mag was 14th and slightly better. Nick De Vries, of course, it was the two AlphaTauris that did not finish. There's Nick De Vries' first DNF, amazingly. Guan Yu Zhou, 18th. Bottas, 13th. Alex Albon for Williams, finishing 16th. With Logan Sargent finishing 20th. Fernando Alonso was 8th. Yep. And Stroll was 12th, which means there was 2 DNFs from the same team. Scroll down, fastest lap. Hey, guess what? It was me for the second week in a row. Whoops. In a row. Done the sprint points. So the current standing after each race. So I am second. I've climbed another spot in the championship. Marcus Armstrong has managed to stay the same in 16th. Max Verstappen remains in first. Sergio Perez has dropped a place to 5th. Carlos Sainz remains in 8th. Leclerc has jumped 3 spaces to 4. It's so tight in that little bunch there. George Russell is 6th. He's dropped 2 places. Lewis Hamilton has dropped a place to 3rd. Lando Norris has gained 2 places to 9th. Oscar Piastri remains in 14th. Esteban Ocon remains in 12th. Pierre Gasly has dropped a place to 10th. Nico Hülkenberg remains in 20th. Kevin Magnussen is in 18th. Nick De Vries 21st. Yuki Tsunoda 19th. All of these staying the same. Guan Yu Zhou remains stood at last, 22nd. Valtteri Bottas is in 13th still. Albon is in 15th still. Logan Sargent is in 17th still. Fernando Alonso has dropped a place to 7th. And Stroll has dropped a place to 11th. And we continue our scrolling to the team positions. So we continue to be in 4th. Red Bull continue to be in 1st. Ferrari continue in 3rd. Mercedes in 2nd. McLaren are 7th. Alpine are 6th. Although if they carry on the way that McLaren are, they will overtake very quickly. Haas continue to be 10th. AlphaTauri are 11th. Alfa Romeo continue to be 9th. Williams are 8th. And Aston Martin are 5th. So no changes in the constructors' standings. But the fight between Alpine and McLaren are going to be interesting, because I think Norris is better than Gasly and Ocon. They're both better than Piastri. So it's sort of going to be a bit of a weird fight between them. There is still an opportunity for the bottom, 8th, 9th and 10th to maybe flip about a bit. And it's not an insurmountable amount of points between ourselves and Red Bull. All of them could swap around. I'm not saying that we'll suddenly jump to the top. Although, if Verstappen keeps struggling a little bit like he is doing, there is a good chance that that could happen over on there. But anyway, that's going to be it. Next week, fingers crossed, and I'm just going to make sure that I can, people can get in their bed tonight. We should be back in our normal setup, but if not, we'll be back here in the little temporary office that I'm in. But thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.